good 9197 wolfpack? This is your boy Tyler 9197, Witcher 9197, Black Wolf 9197, or 9197. Back with another video for you guys, and this time I'm about to go ahead and give you guys my thoughts on WitcherCon. So before I start this video, y'all, I just recently found this out about WitcherCon, that one, it's the first one that they ever done for Witcher, which I mean, honestly, I thought WitcherCon was something that's just kind of been a thing, but just never been as widely known until, like, you know, the popularity of Witcher. But I didn't know, like, this is like the first ever con of it. So, which me as a Witcher fan, I was very excited about this. And also, y'all, I do want to say this too, that, like, y'all, please forgive me that I haven't posted this video in the last, I want to say about 2 days, I want to say, since my other video. I forgot what it was, to be honest, but my other video, oh yeah, the Sony event, just because the past 2 days I've been a little bit busy and I didn't have time to do it until now. And plus, I recently have watched the Witcher stream, which was like 3 hours, but I found out it was 2 streams, but it was split, and then the one I watched was the full thing in just one take. So that's why I had the last video I was saying, like, I had watched the 2 streams, but actually I watched the whole thing. It was just split for some people, but it was together. But basically for this video, y'all, I just wanted to go ahead and give my 5 highlights out of the whole WitcherCon thing, because it was a lot of stuff to take in, and I can't go through 100% everything in it just because it, you know, it's so much. But I want to at least go ahead and give you like my 5 highlights of that interest me from watching this WitcherCon. But also, I want to say this too before I really start, y'all. Y'all knew that I was going to do this video. Obviously, I'm the Witcher 9197. Y'all know this, the Black Wolf 9197. Like, y'all know this. Y'all know I was going to do this video. So, I know y'all probably been waiting. You probably said, finally doing this video, because I want to know his take on the WitcherCon. And I can say, mostly for the WitcherCon, it's all positive. It's all positive. I had nothing really bad to say about anything about this whatsoever. But it's not just being a fanboy. Just straight up, just, there's nothing bad to say about it. I enjoy every bit of it. Especially as a Witcher fan, this felt like, well, I would say wholesome. I think that's the best way I could put it. Especially as a fan of Witcher, because it just been a franchise and just a series that's loved by many fans, and it's still going strong to this day. Especially since with the Netflix series of The Witcher, so more notoriety of The Witcher, and nobody knew what that was, and etc, etc. But anyway, my 5 highlights. So the first one off the bat that they revealed, that one of the highlights, is the date for season 2 of The Witcher, which will come out December 17th. Which I'm excited, y'all. I've been waiting for season 2. I was like, when is season 2 coming out? I've been ready for season 2. I mean, I could be patient. I'm not like in a 100% rush, but at the same time, like, dang, why had it be in December? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I wish it would come out a little bit quicker, but at the same time, it's all good, because there are no months before we get to December. I got games to play, like Psychonauts 2, for example, Halo Infinite, wherever the heck that comes out, and Forza Horizon 5. Yeah. So I got some games to play. Oh, and then for this month, The Ascent, which I don't know if I'm gonna make content for. I think that one I'm just gonna play it just to play it. But I mean, time will tell. I gotta see, y'all. I gotta see, because I don't know. I might make content for that one, but I know I wasn't too sure just yet. But yeah, like the date of The Witcher season 2, I'm very excited about it. All right, y'all. The second highlight I got for the WitcherCon is, I want to say, the animation Witcher one with it was like the Nightmare of Wolf So, something like that. I'm sorry, y'all, I can't remember the exact name, but it's basically the Vesemir story, which I'm really interested about that one too, y'all. Just because, like, Vesemir, I always been kind of curious, like how he was when he was like a younger wolf. Like, how was he like before he became like the oldest living Witcher, like basically the father figure to Geralt, like how was young Vesemir was. Like, it's the things, like, I want to get more details about him, like I said, just how he was. And maybe, just maybe, did Vesemir have his own Yennefer? Like, that's the main question too, because we already know Geralt got like I say, Geralt got Yennefer, so I wondered if Vesemir had his own Yennefer. That would be interesting. We'll see. But just overall, just more information about Vesemir, the better for me, because I wanted to know more about this character. The third thing I could go ahead and give the highlight for the WitcherCon was the music, y'all. Like I mean, obviously, y'all, I'm a Witcher fan. For me, wearing the Wolf Medallion, y'all know this. But I probably didn't say this, y'all. But probably out of any game franchise that I played, or just series in general, the Witcher series, to me, like, especially with music, is probably my all-time favorite soundtracks come from the Witcher. Like, my all-time favorite, because it's just one of those game franchises that, like, when I listen to that music, everything I love about The Witcher goes along with these songs. It's not just songs, just the songs. Like, no, those songs, every song they put, it has a meaning to it. It just, like, you could feel the vibe of these songs. Like, you can feel like if it's like a fight, you can feel it if it's feel more serene. You can feel it like if it's just like the emotions, like it gets the feels. Like, that's the type of thing these songs have. And like it, it's like the music, man. Like the Witcher soundtrack is definitely my favorite ones, because it's just nothing but beautiful. Like, that's the best way I can describe the music. Like, it's just beautiful. It's nothing, like, there's no other words I can really say to describe it. It's just like, when you, especially as a Witcher fan, when you listen to it on soundtrack, you just feel every song. Like, every song has its purpose of how it's put together, let alone just feeling like just any other song that you heard that's good. So, at least for me, for a gaming wise, like, that's why the Witcher series is my favorite series of all time. It's just, I'll probably say like the Witcher series, like the one series, y'all, that I never got so engaged, never got so like invested in with the music, just everything, just the whole lore of all of it. Besides The Witcher, y'all, like any game I ever played, I never invested into the lore and just literally almost everything into a game than The Witcher. The Witcher series been the one series that I want, that probably like one of the very few games that I want to accomplish almost everything, or at least try to 100% complete it if I can. Like, that is the most, like, out of any game franchise I played, that I tried to want to 100% complete. Like, literally, like, I want to. And that's why I gotta definitely do a second walkthrough. Cause I only played that game once, but I'm gonna play it a second time. But good thing I waited, because this is my third highlight. They're gonna have a next gen Witcher update, y'all. Guys, I'm hyped because one, I got me a 4K TV. That's one thing, too. And two, you guys know I got a Series S, so this thing about to look crispy, y'all. This thing about to look crispy. Like, man. And when I say the 4K, y'all, just know it's not like the stupid amount price, like no crazy, like no OLED, etc. Like, no, it's my 4K just regular, just a decent one for like 4K UHD, just kind of like the kind of like the standard, I want to say. Yeah, nothing like too crazy, but But yeah, but I got me a 4K TV and stuff like that, y'all. So I'm very excited to see this game for next gen. Plus, like I said, with that update with it, so y'all, that thing about to look crispy. I'm about to dive in the world back to Witcher. But before I do play Witcher 3, I'm gonna go back and play Witcher 2, y'all. Cause I feel like it's been so long since I played the third Witcher, and then Witcher 2. I probably said when I get back to that game, that's gonna be like what, the third time I ever played it. So yeah, so I'm definitely very excited to dive back into the Witcher series. And then of course too, y'all, I would say this too. So stay tuned for content for Witcher 2, because I never make content out of Witcher 2, which I'm going to do, especially for my I'll say third playthrough, I want to say. And then for Witcher 3, I'm not going to make content as far for the main story. I'm just going to play that on my own. However, the DLCs, y'all, I never played them. I know y'all probably say, what? How you, which fan you never played the DLCs? Y'all, it just, look, time and backlog, y'all. You gotta understand, like, some stuff, it just, that's how it be sometimes. But best believe, y'all, once I get to the DLCs, I'm making content for the Heart of Stone and Blood of Wine. And then with this next gen, I'm ready. And then I know they also said they're gonna have some gear from the Netflix series, so I'm very excited, y'all. I'm just overall excited, and because I think if it's that armor that Geralt wear, I mean, it should be from the Witcher series. It should be the armor from the show, but just imagine that armor, like, y'all, oh my god, like I'm just very excited. I'm just very excited to dive back into The Witcher. But of course, like I said, y'all, you know, I got backlogs, so I'm trying to get through as much of my content as possible. And then of course, like y'all know, I already got my 2 walkthroughs that I gotta start of new Super Lucky Tale and Perfect Dark Zero. So you know what I'm saying, I got some work that I gotta do. For number 5 highlight for WitcherCon was Henry Cavill talking about his journey as being Geralt of Rivia. So y'all, like, the thing is, this is the funny thing about it. Before they did the whole Witcher series, and before I found out that Henry Cavill was going to be Geralt, I was kind of skeptical with it a little bit, because, like, I mean, obviously for most people, for no Henry Cavill, because I know he had to play other movies, but I know for the most part that, like, for anybody who knows about Henry Cavill, his character he played was Superman. So for Man of Steel, I vaguely remember it too much, because I think I watched that thing about once, like, fully, but then kind of watched its and bits, like, you know, from time to time, whatever, things like that. But overall, like, I didn't really care too much about Man of Steel. I didn't hate it or nothing like that, but I didn't really care for it 100%. But besides that point, like, I just know him mainly as Superman, which a lot of people does. So when I heard he was becoming Geralt, I'm just like, I don't know, because I feel like can you, because I'm used to seeing him how, like, you know, Superman. So I was like, can this man really pull off being Geralt? But then I kind of found out more before they had the picture of him as, like, a little screenshot of him with looking like Geralt, this and that. I was like, I mean, I actually found more information. Like, some people pointed out that he is a huge Witcher fan. So he read the books, he played the games, he knows the lore of Witcher. So for me, as a Witcher fan, I actually was pleased with that, because I wasn't too sure, because I'm thinking, like, oh, he's just gonna be an actor trying to play Geralt of Rivia. Like, you know, that's like my favorite video game character of all time, Geralt of Rivia. So it's like, I wasn't too sure about it. Like, I was like, can he pull that off? But then, like, hearing that knowledge and stuff, I felt a little more comfortable about it than really seeing a picture of him as Geralt. I was like, okay, I can see it. But I was like, can he sound like Geralt though? That was the thing for me. Then when he actually done it, when I actually watched the Witcher series and stuff, and then with the trailer, I was like, okay, I'm really interested. And then another thing was that I was kind of, you know, wonder about too, you know, with like Yennefer's series, which I'm still iffy on the series part because how they done this. Because I'm used to series from the game, not necessarily from the books. And I still gotta read the books, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. Like that's still one of that's why it's like I know a good bit of the lore for Witcher, but I definitely need to read the books to get like the lore of the story, because cause there is some stuff that I don't know that I didn't read the books of it. But besides that, overall, like the cast is straight, everything's good, and then Harry, how he was talking about a little bit about season 2 and like the interaction and you know with Cara Moore and all that stuff. Like it's just a good experience. It felt wholesome, especially for a Witcher fan, because CD Projekt Red knows that like The Witcher is a very special franchise that gave them that name of notoriety. Like the Witcher series helped CD Projekt Red to get that notoriety because that was literally one of their first series they worked on. And then, you know, of course, Cyberpunk, which, man, like, like I don't know. I just feel like every time I talk about Cyberpunk now, I just like how I say it, like I want to say the less hype, but it's just more like the less that I really want to play it like that's the best way I could word it. But hey, dang, man. Like I ain't trying to make this a whole thing about Cyberpunk, but I do want to say, y'all, it's like I'm just waiting for them to fix that whole game to the majority. Like, cause my problem with Cyberpunk was not the story. I love the story, I love the world, but I felt like I was kind of rushed to finish the game because I dealt with crashes and all that stuff, y'all. So I'm just feel like with Cyberpunk, it gotta be fixed. It just gotta be fixed. And like I know CD is trying to work to fix it, but at the same time, like more time goes on, I feel like dang, like eventually I will play Cyberpunk again, but I do feel like that game gotta be in a way better state. Like I shouldn't feel like I gotta fear playing the game or like my game gonna crash at any time, or like my the animations of like my guns and stuff is not working, this, that, and the third. Like I can't do all that, y'all. So I'm just hoping that like through time, like when he actually get everything right, like that game is like pretty much 100% complete, like where it needs to be. Like cause y'all, there's a lot of side quests and stuff that I wanted to do, but I didn't do it because all these crashes and stuff. So I'm just like, that's what made me like after I beat it, I was like, I'm not gonna play this game the second time unless they fix pretty much the core of this game, fix it. Like they got to. But overall, y'all, that was pretty much it. I basically said all of my 5 highlights, but I'm just gonna recap real quick. So I said the season 2, the Vesemir story of the Nightmare of the Wolf. I think that's what it's called. The music, the next gen update for Witcher 3. And then, of course, Henry Cavill himself, of like, you know, talking about being Geralt the Second 30. But yeah, that's pretty much it. But what are your guys' thoughts on the WitcherCon? Do you liked it? Do you hated it? If you hated it, then you should not watch this video at all. Like get out of my channel. Like y'all should know, like, you hated it, get out my face. But I'm just kidding, though. You love it, you hate it, or you miss about it, just write down below, because I'd like to hear y'all guys' thoughts. But overall, for me, 1 out of 10, 10 out of 10, y'all. Like, I mean, it's not just being just a fanboy. I just love everything about the Witcher series. And, like, the WitcherCon, for the first one ever, I enjoyed it. It wasn't like they were doing too much, or it wasn't like it was really nothing to be excited about, this, that, and third, you know. Like overall, I enjoy of what it was, and like as a Witcher fan, I'm just more excited for the future for the Witcher series going forward. And then I was hoping they might mention a Witcher 4 maybe, but I knew that wasn't gonna. I knew back in my mind for majority part that was not gonna happen, but I still hope there's going to be a Witcher 4 down the line sometime. in the future. But for the meantime, I'm just really excited about that next gen update for Witcher 3. Especially if, like I said, I only played that game once, so going and playing the second time is going to feel a little more refresher to me more than anything. Because I still remember like it's a bits, but this is the thing too. I played it on old hardware. I never played it on my next gen because I already got the game on next gen. I just haven't started yet. So I can't wait to play on my Series S and then waiting for that next gen update, man. But of course, I definitely want to get back to Witcher 2 before I get to that point. But overall, y'all, that's it for the video. So please go ahead, hit the like, the bell, subscribe. And I say this all of my other videos. If you haven't already subscribed, please go ahead and do so you can join the 9197 Wolfpack. This is a fun kickback gaming channel which has the greatest community in the world, which is you guys, the Black Wolves. So go ahead and spread the word to your friends and family who likes gaming so they can go ahead and join the Wolfpack, because everybody's welcome to the pack. And alright, y'all, that's pretty much it. I basically got most of like the content as far on the camera for the most part. So stay tuned for new Super Lucky's Tale and Perfect Dark Zero content, because that's what I'm gonna be playing. And then of course, if there's any more videos so like me on the camera, y'all will know. I know at least I can tell you at least one of them right now. That's going to happen very soon. I don't know when, but pretty much it's going to happen soon when I do a review on Outriders, because I'm almost done with that game and I want to still do my review for it so y'all can hear my thoughts on it and this, that, and third. But alright guys, I love y'all. Peace. God bless y'all. TGDS 9197 out.